In this video, I will show you how to highlight blank cells in Excel like this. So let's get started. Here in this Excel sheet, I have listed the names of students and the marks they obtained in various subjects in these columns. Now I want to highlight the cells with a yellow color that are blank or empty. To do that, I will use the Excel isBlank function. The isBlank function returns true if the cell is blank or empty and false otherwise. This function accepts only one argument, which is the cell reference to check. Let's create a formatting rule based on this. Select the range of the cells containing marks. Now go to the Home tab, click the Conditional Formatting option and then select the New Rule menu item. Select the user formula to determine which cells to format option from the rule type list. Now we need to enter a custom formula that either returns a true or false value. I will enter the isBlank formula to check if the cell is blank or not. I will use the first cell in the range. Cell C3 is the argument of the isBlank function. Excel will automatically apply this formula to the remaining cells in the selected range. Now click the Format button to open the Format Cells dialog box. Since we want to change the cell background to yellow, select the Fill tab from the top. Select the desired background color to apply to the blank cells. I am going to choose the light yellow color. Click the OK button to close the Format Cells dialog box. Make sure to check the Preview section to confirm the cell format. This custom cell format will be applied to a cell only when the formula we entered returns true for that particular cell. In this case, this format applies when the cell is blank. Click the OK button to close the Conditional Formatting dialog box. As you can see, all the blank cells are now highlighted with the light yellow color. This conditional formatting rule is dynamic, which means if we enter a value in any blank cell, the format will be automatically removed like this. Similarly, if we delete a value from any cell, it will be highlighted in light yellow color as defined in the formatting rule like this. This formula does not work if any cell contains a formula and that formula returns an empty value. For example, this cell contains a formula that returns an empty value, but the cell is still not highlighted. That is because the cell looks empty, but actually it contains a formula. To fix that, I will use the len function instead of the isBlank function. The len function returns the number of characters in a cell. If the cell contains 0 characters, then it is empty, otherwise it is not. Let's quickly edit the formatting rule we defined previously by clicking the Conditional Formatting and then the Manage Rules option. Now double click on the formatting rule we defined earlier. I will replace the isBlank formula with the formula that compares the cell length with 0 like this. Click the OK button to close the dialog box. As you can see, we now have all the blank or empty cells highlighted in yellow color, even if the cell contains a formula that returns an empty value. Watch these videos for more Excel tips, tricks and how-to tutorials. If you find this video useful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel.